Cliff the Dark Knight, what does Russ have to do to get an extension with the Steelers? One playoff win, a Super Bowl appearance, a Super Bowl win. Also, how long of a contract?
Dang, I like this question, man. For me, a playoff win along with at least 11 to 12 wins in the regular season, I think puts him in extension conversation, because not only would it show that he was able to win games that, you know, he wasn't supposed to win, in the sense of winning 11 and 12 games, but it's also showing me that he was at least consistent enough that we didn't have these crazy spikes, these crazy drops. But then to go ahead and get a postseason win, something that we haven't had since 2016, yeah, I would be really intrigued. And yeah, I would definitely be on that, leaning towards an appearance, or leaning towards an extension, just based off of that, the playoff win plus, like I said, 11 to 12 wins, man. I also think that it gives you an even better situation going into next offseason, because this year we had a lot of uncertainty. I mean, in February we didn't know who our quarterback was going to be between Kenny and Mason, while we still had Mitch here. Then you fast forward a month after that, and it's like, all right, is it going to be Kenny and Russ? Then you fast forward a week after that, and it's like, yo, we got a totally different room now. And even though I do feel like there are some positives because of the guys that we brought in, I do feel like at the same time, though, that much movement, it can, you know, have a little bit of a negative effect when you're talking about just how you want to build your roster in terms of which free agents you want to target. And then also for upcoming free agents, it's like, yo, do I want to go to a situation where these guys are only on 1-year deals? Because if I go there and it doesn't work out, this dude might leave, and now who am I going to get after that? I'm screwed. So I think that, you know, all of that kind of goes into it. So yeah, playoff win plus 11 to 12 wins in the regular season, I'm down. What about you, man?
I think Stan Clare brings up a good point here. He says, how about a 12-5 record? Anything could happen in the playoffs. You can't blame one player for that.
Yeah.
So just give us the chances, all we want. Yeah, I share a similar sentiment. I mean, winning is the main thing. Ultimately, you know, I'm big on quarterbacks and what do they do to help the team win and be the leader and all that.
Right.
So, like, I'm not going to hold hard and fast, or like hard and steady to, okay, we have to win one game in the playoffs. It's almost like, how does Russ look in that game? Because what if it's an absolute shootout? Our defense is letting us down, but like Russ goes off for 304 touchdowns and did everything he had to do to get us to win.
They're going to say he can't win it. Like how they say Josh Allen can't win it because he's done that multiple times.
You get my point.
And everybody says that he can't win it. So that's what we're going to say, Deke. I'm going to keep the exact same energy that you would keep, Deke. We're going to say, oh, he choked. He's not good enough. He's not. He can't win the big one.
No.
You'd be like, my man had 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, but hey, he lost 13 seconds on the clock. But you know what?
You know I don't say that about Josh
the field goal went wide right, but you know what? Josh can't win in the post. It's like, bro, come on, man. That's what people are going to say. That's what they're going to say.
I don't say that about Josh.
A lot of people are going to say that, though.
I don't mind when people say that about Josh.
Of course you don't. So if that were to happen for Russell Wilson,
I don't say that. I don't hold those beliefs.
That is how it's going to be talked about.
Takes.
That's what I'm going to say. That is how it's going to be talked about. All right? They're going to say, man, Russ looked good and choked. He couldn't do it down the stretch. Jeez, I'm just saying, man, when it came down to it, you know who was going to do it and who won't go do it. Be like, bro, so those 400 yards and them touchdowns don't matter, huh? None of that matters anymore. Because the field goal kicker missed it, or because this dude they played on defense. Oh, all right, I got you. So yeah, man.
Yeah, I think it's, you know, we have a nice like 11-win season, 12-win season. Russ plays good. You know, the stats are good. Like, oh, you know, passes the eye test, he looks like the Russ of old test, and we get into the playoffs, and hopefully, you know, if he plays good in the playoffs, that should equal wins, right? If Russ plays good and our defense is what it's supposed to be, like, I think that is the equation that would make me say, hey, let's give him a contract extension, 2-3 years. I'd be looking at, like, I think a fair number, if he has a really good season, we get the 11 or 12, and we go on a little bit of a playoff run, or he plays good in the playoffs, like, probably a fair number is like $40 million. Could he give us a little deal? Could he give us like a $30 million, $35 million?
Oh,
Brady on the Bucs type of deal, which was $25 million.
40?
That would be fair.
Did you say 40?
Let's be real. That would be fair. If Russ has the season we're talking about, and he's looking like Seahawks Russ, Prime Russ, all that, that's very fair. I want to get him at the cheapest number possible, but that would probably be fair.
Oh, man.
Could he give a Steelers discount, a little Tomlin discount? 30, 35 million?
That made my heart
25.
burn that up. Lord, 40 deep made my tummy start hurting a little bit. 40 deep.
Dude, Danny Dimes got 40 million.
I know. I'm sick about it because we laughed at that dude. And look at how they look. You look stupid.
Yeah, but this is Russ. This is Russ, and this is Russ playing good. That's worth it.
I know.
That's fair. That's very
40
fair.
Deke is 40. We pay TJ 30. You see the impact TJ gives me, man.
Yeah.
Every single week. It's TJ, bro. When we don't have TJ on the field, we lose. When he's on the field, we win a lot. Okay? That's 30 mil. We saying 40?
Think of today's QB market.
I know.
40 million now is probably what
That's
30
probably
million
discount.
was 3-4
That's what I'm
years ago
saying.
for a quarterback.
Because in my mind, I was like, 25 to 30 is perfect. But no, 25 to 30, you're right. That is the new 40.
It would be
That's
perfect
the new
for
40,
us. I would
yeah.
love 25 or 30. But
That's the new 40, though.
if Russ has a really good year, 40's
That's the new number.
very reasonable, very
He's
fair.
getting
If
40
anything, that's probably a
already.
discount.
Think about it. He's getting 40 right now.
Yeah.
We're not paying him 40, but he's getting 40. Of course, yeah. Of course he's going to. That's, man.
But I think we're on the same page. You know what it looks like
I do.
to get Russ an extension. You know what it's going to look
Yeah.
like. Just good overall season.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we get some playoff wins. But even if we don't win, as long as Russ looks good in the playoffs and he wasn't the one choking or anything, then I think it would be very wise to give him an extension.
40. Yeah, for 40, I think I want 2 playoff wins, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. All right. I'm just, can I get that? I need 2 playoff wins. I just need to make sure I'm right, D. Can I just double check it, bro? Let me get 2 playoff wins out of him. They will cut the 40,
But
bro.
we're not giving him a 5-year deal. I think it's $40 million for 2 years.
No. Like 2 for 80 is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah. Because 2 for 40 sound way better. I was like, man, I wish. Yeah. That's, man. I mean, I get it.
3, maybe you do 3, but the last year's like half guaranteed or something, not all the way guaranteed.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. That's my whole thing. It's like, that is the quarterback market now. It's just crazy to say it out loud. 40.
I could go over the other quarterbacks that are getting paid around there.
But look, you just, give me, just let me hear my options.
Because Danny Dimes was the first name that came to mind.
And that made my stomach hurt. I ain't like
that's
that
exactly
one.
$40 million.
Yeah,
that's
I
a
didn't
1-to-1
like that
comparison.
one, bro. I wasn't a fan of that one.
I know your guy Kirk's getting, I think, 45.
Kirk produces, bro. The same way you said, what if Russ goes out there and throws for 300, 400 yards, but they lose? That's Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins throws for $4,000 per year, 40 touchdowns per year, and you talk about him bad, bro.
No.
Okay? So there you have it, okay?
No, he's the reason why they lose.
Kirk wins a lot. Kirk produces a lot, bro. Kirk's defense let him down. And his coaching staff lets him down. And his running game lets him down. But Kirk does everything he's supposed to do, man.
Okay, Josh Allen's getting 43.
That's about right.
All right, Stafford's getting 40. He wants a new deal, too.
Stafford does.
Yeah.
Josh is chilling right now.
Derek Carr's getting 37.5. Aaron Rodgers is getting 37.5. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right because I think he signed a $50 million deal with the Packers.
Yeah.
So they must have reworked it or something.
Oh, no, they did. That was how they were able to get. That was last year.
Baker Mayfield's getting 33.
See, I like them numbers. 30s.
Geno Smith 25. That's the drop off then between Baker Mayfield to Geno Smith.
If it could be in that 35 range, I think that'd have been awesome.
Yeah, like it's hard to get my point though. If Derek Carr's getting 37
That's
and a
what I'm saying.
half,
It's hard
and
to sell
Russell
him
Wilson
that,
has a
man.
really good year.
It's hard to sell him on
fair.
that one.
Yeah, he would maybe even want more. Kyler Murray's getting 46.
That's
Deshaun
what I'm
Watson's
saying, bro.
getting 46.
Like he's in
We said
those
Kirk
combos.
Cousins 45.
Yeah. Russ ain't going backwards from that 40 never, bro. But if he's producing, then I guess it's the cost of doing business.